So supposedly the world is ending today, and here I am playing a bit of Farming Simulator as my last day. I'm trying to exploit a little bit of this mod with the class. Hopefully it'll work. What I'm trying to do is just be able to tip everything that's in the harvest or in the tipper, and then we'll tip it out into the silos while we're still continually giving our seed over into the tipper. Hopefully this plan will work. We just need to stretch its arm out. And I think we got this. Oh yeah. Alright, so we got 101,000 units, I think it was, something like that. And what if I press Q now? Oh. But what if we fill it up a little bit more? First up. Hopefully this will work. Let's just fill it up to about 25,000 units. We'll just call it units because it's the liters, cubic. I don't know. I'm not even get into that. But if this works, I'll be really, really happy. And yes, today is the 21st in Australia, and by the time probably this goes out, it probably will be the 21st everywhere else in the world, because in Australia, we do live in the future. Of course, we're in plus 10 Greenwich Mean Time. Oh no, it's Greenwich Meridian Time, isn't it? Something like that. You learn that really early in your schooling years, and then you always forget it. But here we go. It seems like our tipper drops off his seed much too quick. Yeah. We drop the seeds off way too quick, and the harvester doesn't actually give the seeds into the tipper quick enough. But this is still a good way to test this out. It was a good attempt. We've only got about a harvester full. Anyway, let's check back onto some other vehicles. I did download the Courseplay mod, I think it's called. Yep, the Courseplay mod, but it was on modhoster.de, so it's a German website, and the mod is completely in German. There is a readme, but that's also in German, so I think I'm gonna have to put that, just copy and paste all of it into Google Translate, and I'll have to try to figure out how to play that way. Now, I was looking at, there's a couple of symbols that you have to press, like plus and minus, but I'm pressing that and it's not really bringing anything up. I do have the Courseplay mod installed completely and properly. It's just a simple mod to install like all the others, but I'm not exactly sure how to get it up and running perfectly. Anyway, let's cue that, get it all out. Now we'll be able to probably, what I'll have to do, the one thing I'll probably spend this episode is actually, no, we won't be able to spend on it, because if I check my mods, here we go, the class corn speed would change the, well, the corn plants into corn kernels. And yes, so corn kernels you can't really turn into silage and give it to the biogas plants, so we don't want to do that. So we're just gonna have to use a lone crone, but then again, with the crone you have to do all of that manually yourself, so we'll work it out somehow or other. Hopefully this class is almost done. It should be 30,000 still. What other vehicles we have? Checked on the potato guys. He's gonna need a bit of help. These guys, okay, so we got one guy cultivating and another sowing the corn, so hopefully by the end of the episode we'll have all that done. There's the guy I was just talking about. Oh yes, and supposedly if I press Alt A, makes sense. Thank you to the person that told me that. If you press Alt A, you can get rid of the text of the I Spy mod, or whatever it's called. That's a nice little view. But let's keep on going. We want to go ahead and get the potatoes out of here, and then we're gonna have to deliver it back to the shed. Unless I decide to sell the potatoes, and I actually think I might go do that. I think I should go do that, because we're not going to be playing on super fast mode, are we? Because if you play in super fast mode, then the hour will tick over and the prices will go back to what the demand is. And of course, once we go and deliver more potatoes, the demand won't be as large. Yeah, I wish I knew how to get the Courseplay mod installed, and well, we do know how to get it installed, but get it working. I was thinking maybe something over here, like you can click and tell your guys to get to work, or it doesn't seem like you can do that. I'm gonna figure it out. But of course, it's all in German, so it's a little bit confusing. Now, next up, we should also check up where potatoes sell for a good price, such as a freight yard, or even better, at the inn. Yep, at the inn it is. So the inn, we can go through here. That's another way to get through the town. So I've got everyone else working. I don't think I've done the fields over on that side though. So I might have to go and do that. Let's go over here, see how steep this is. Are we going to be able to go down here? Actually, we might be able to go down this way. Just follow the green as much as you can. And slowly fall off the cliff. There we go. As slowly as you can fall off the cliff. That works out okay. So yeah, I do have a bit of silage up in here. I did that a couple of episodes ago. Quite a while ago now. Because the space between even 5 episodes is what? It's about 2.5 hours. So it's quite a while. So we're coming up to our 60th episode. That will be coming up shortly. It's quite amazing to think. I think I'll stop at about... I think we'll get up to 100 episodes and then I'll stop. That's a lot. Especially considering I'm doing half an hour episodes. That's what I'm aiming for. Some a bit less, some a bit more. 30-minute, 100 episodes. That's a lot of footage. That's more than enough gameplay. That's probably more than most people play any other type of game. Even, say, Call of Duty. Because what's the average, like, game time that most people spend playing Call of Duty? It wouldn't be really more than 2 or 3 days in a whole year. And this is only a couple months. And look at these cars go driving on this dirt road. Bastards. We should be able to plow all this. Actually, that would be a nice thing to do. Go ahead and plow the dirt roads and then see what the AI does. What would happen then? Would they drive on the field, or would they just... I don't think they'd stop. But it'd just be interesting to see. Anyway, we're going around this way. I like this because you can go sort of in a circle. It just saves up a lot of time. Someone said to get field 7 and also sow corn over there. That's a good idea. I was like, I think we'll have a lot of corn up over here, like just to turn into silage, and it should be quite a bit. Although you do need a lot of silage to fill up that biogas plant. That little section over there. It seems like you guys really like it when I blabber on about incoherently about other different topics. There we go. That's my beautiful English skills right there. But yeah, it seems like you guys enjoyed that, so I'm happy about that. We can talk about other crap. I want to do like a setup video. As I said, I would feel a bit childish doing it, but I do find watching those videos interesting myself. So I don't see why I shouldn't do it or wouldn't do it. But I want to get a new computer first. Like a proper video rendering, and it'll end up being my gaming computer, I guess, as well. And hopefully, because a 3930K is the processor I'm looking at, I should be able to render out videos and record at the same time. If I'm able to do that, I would be ecstatic. It would be like a dream come true. The productivity, the videos I'd be able to get. And hopefully with a bit more subscribers, I'd be able to maybe try to work something out with my internet company. We've actually been in the news again. You might have heard of Internode, the Australian internet company. They're the best guys. I like keeping jobs in Australia, supporting Australian companies myself. So that's why I'm with them. They hire Australian workers. A lot of internet ISPs just hire out. They outsource their service and support teams out to different countries like Philippines, and where it's a lot cheaper for their labor and their work. So yeah, I like supporting just companies that keep jobs in Australia myself. And Internode, they've been in the news lately because some American, I think it's called the American Movies Association or something like that. I think it's MPAA. And they're a big organization that pretty much support or lobby for the American movie industry. And of course the American movie industry is doing quite poorly now because of internet piracy and just the old outdated dinosaur policy in terms of how they sell stuff. They haven't really caught up with the times, though, have they? And now they're bitching and complaining, and they're trying to get all the internet service providers to try to stop piracy as much as they can. But Internode said, no, fuck you. We're not the internet police. I'll actually find a link. Torrent Freak. Torrent Freak is actually a really good website in regards to internet's freedom and etc. Although it's biased, of course, to people that like internet freedom, etc. But of course, who doesn't like a free and open internet? In the meantime, yes, okay. I think I've sold pretty much all my cultivators. What I could go do is not go here, but go here. And then go to the things that I own. Now, let's see if we have another cultivator. Apart from the one I'm using, we've got this one, the horse. No. And that will prove to be a bit troublesome. We've got this guy coming up. Maybe I could start sowing again, but you know, I could use 2 of my vehicles to sow, but I don't think I'll do that. Do I have any other vehicles just procrastinating about? No, I don't. I guess it's time off to go do more work. Oh wait, we've still got these guys to go ahead and exploit. It didn't really work out the way I wished it would. But yeah, expect a setup video maybe in the, well, 3 months is quite a while, but probably within the next 3 months. And again, computers don't really cost all that much these days. They only cost about $2,000, and you can get a rig which will just last you for a long, long time, and it's extremely powerful. Like this is, like, I'm getting a video rendering computer, so that's completely different than just a gaming computer, which a gaming computer you only really need not even $1,000 for a really powerful one. But of course, like, I want to overclock my CPU, which will be my first time doing that. At the moment, I'm just running the 1090T, which is quite a cheap, but it's quite a good CPU. I can't complain. It served me well so far. Oh, it seems like this guy's stopped again, because that's the problem with ploughing fields manually. You can run into these little problems. But then we shouldn't run into problems once we've finished all this. Then I'll go up onto those fields ahead of us, those original fields. And then we'll go over to the potato fields where the harvester has magically disappeared on us. Meanwhile, should I put these guys away? I think I should, because they won't be used for quite a while. Also got a couple of tippers here. I think one of the green one is manure spreader, isn't it? I think so. I've really had no need for it. I just prefer the fertilizer, the regular Joe Schmo one. Off we go, putting this back. Yeah, I wish I would learn how to use the courseplay mod. It seems like many of you guys have used it and like it. I'm quite impressed, because it means you would have had to have either known the German language or you would have had to translate it. I have not done that yet. I will do that though soon. Unless someone, of course, wants to explain it to me in the comment section, which I'm not going to complain about. I think I'll just put this guy in this shed over here on the left, because he's not going to be needed for quite a while. So. Are we going to be getting any rain anytime soon? Because rain is randomly generated after every single time you boot up the game. So that's why we've pretty much had no rain. Wait, here we go. 9. Just cloudy one day. I think Friday. Is that snow, hail, or rain? I think there's any snow. I do know there's a snow map. I know that much. Okay, you guys are still going hard at it. Probably should move this trailer, shouldn't I? Just the case. Well out of the way. Let's just have a look at the detail of the wheels. I haven't really looked too close at that. What's that? Watch your step, I'd say. Watch for ducks when you step down or something. Looks like a duck or a bird. Same type of stuff. Yeah, Agar Simulator as well has seemingly had a couple of updates so far. I'm not sure if they're game fixing, like how bad the game was when it came out. It's quite bad. And yeah, it seems to be quite big. It was about, I think, 100 megabytes or so. Or maybe was it 300? And the game's only about 800 megabytes itself, so it's quite a large update comparatively to how big the game actually is. Of course, potatoes are quite dense, so they fill up quite easily. It'd be nice to sell fields. I think that would be quite good. But I guess once you've gone ahead and plowed fields together, it'll be a bit confusing as to what you own and what you don't own. It's time to drive off again, because there we go. Oh yeah, another thing that I wish they had in the game called, actually paid attention to how I'm driving. Let's drive a bit faster actually. Okay. And try not to get in the way of the potato harvester. What I wish they had in the game was when you pressed escape, something like an options menu straight away from here. Instead you have to press save, and well, you don't really have to press save, but you just have to do it through the main menu to go through all the options, and that's no fun. I just want to be able to access the options, maybe a couple of the controls, test them out, and then be able to play the game after I've tested it out. And I'm happy with it. Alright, that's good enough. Okay, this guy is going to be done, and then I'll assign him onto some other fields. It's going to take them all quite a while. But today's been quite a quiet day in terms of YouTube drama. Not much really to talk about. There's always some YouTube drama going about. The last 2 days have been quite amazing, really. It was probably one of the first real massive sexual scandals in terms of YouTube. I guess you might have heard of a guy called JX23. He actually subscribed to me. I was doing Skyrim mods, and he subscribed to me because he was doing Skyrim mods as well. He's mainly a Call of Duty commentator, but I was looking through my subs and I saw this guy called JX23, and I thought he sounded familiar, so I went on his account, and lo and behold, it was the actual real guy. I was quite surprised. That's what YouTube really needs, is something like so you can see who, so you can click on like your subscribers on your channel and see who's the biggest person that's subscribed to you, that likes your videos and watches them or whatever. Subscribe to you for whatever reason, so you can collaborate. My brother is starting to wanting to collaborate with me, so that's a good thing. That's a good sign. So maybe we might not get him to play a bit of Farming Simulator like in the Let's Play, but maybe there might be a couple of offshoot videos. Maybe something like Forklift Wars. I'll actually show you what we'll do with Forklift Wars. We can drive over there. What I'll need to do is I feel like watering my plants. So with that, I'll go ahead. We have that trailer. No. Let's leave all that here. There we go. Just attach the whole Sega and the trailer, and then I'll get the mobile water tank, and then I'll show you what we'll be doing. It's quite a good idea, actually. I like it. I think you guys will enjoy what we'll do. I remember. Oh yes. I recently, it came to my mind, there was this program back when I was a kid on Australian TV. It was called like Robot Wars or something. I should watch that on YouTube. I'm sure there'd be some videos of it. But what would happen is there'd be like teams. I think this was in Great Britain. It was was a British TV show. And there were these teams, and every week there'd be 2 different teams around Britain, and then they'd join up, and there'd be like this field where they'd fight it out with their robots, and all the robots were made out of proper metal that have chainsaws on them, and they'd have to control them. Oh, it was such an amazing thing. Oh, mate, the memories I have of that, my childhood. I think it used to be like on a Saturday morning. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, then please tell me. I think it was like Robot Wars or something. But it is such a good program. Boy, oh boy. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll go over to the campsite. We could have used that. No, we could have used that tractor, but whatever. Won't take too long. Well, I haven't done any of these missions for so long, although it's pretty unnecessary for me to do them now. But I'd love to try out with the Big M, to try out one of those grass cutting missions. We might be able to do it just in 1 straight drive. Maybe 2. If we're probably be 2, wouldn't it? Been a long time since we've driven down here. A very long time. And I've still only found like 2 horseshoes. After all we've played. There was one in that sand pit in the golf course. Haven't gotten that. Alright, but we want to go up over here. And I'll reverse. The reason I took the mobile water tank is because you can reverse into the lake or river. It's a river. And you can get water for free. Whereas I'm pretty sure with these... Is there anything up here? Yeah. Over here, we can actually test it out. It's 66% full anyway. But with this, I think it costs a bit of money. Let's see. Are we close enough yet? No. I have to reverse properly. Of course, when it always comes to reversing, I can never do it properly. Okay, do that sharp. Alright. Yeah, it does cost water. It costs money, sorry. From these troughs. But if you go over to a river, either one, because I think you should be able to also fill it up at the river that goes straight through the mill. What we should be able to do, I think we'll have to cross over here. But what I was thinking about steering with my brother is having forklift wars, getting 2 like aggro vectors, and having different of those attachments, and then fighting it off over in this bridge. There's actually a video that we got the idea from. It's called Mortal Kombat Combine or something like that. It's a K. And it seems like it's quite a funny idea. And whoever pushes the person off wins. But if I can reverse properly, and well, wait, let's just go straight. Okay, and now reverse. We should be able to take water for free. Yes, refill water trailer. Let's keep an eye out on the money. There we go, it's free. Well, the problem is trying to make it out, but thankfully this old piece of machinery still has enough power to plow right through. Then of course we need to give manure to our greenhouses as well, but that ain't happening. Cows are just too much work, I think. Maybe the biogas will be a little bit more efficient. You never know. I haven't been down to this shop either. Doesn't really sell all too well at those. That is why we haven't really been coming down here. And how do I have that extra $50,000? Didn't we start this off with 250,000? Just trying to think. Okay, we got 50,000 through harvest income. Oh, right. Did I sell my potatoes? That's what I must have done. Really? I really have the worst memory, don't I, if I did this episode. Anyway, we got lots of canola as well. Oh, our potato harvest is all done. How's... I should check up. Let's just tab back. How are my workers going? Okay. I'm happy that this guy's all done. That's... There we go. That guy's doing well. And how is our cultivator doing? Okay, he's doing the field quite well. So let's go to potato guy. Might just have to speed up time a little, because we've still got 2 different stages over here. So maybe we'll have to skip the corn over here. We'll have to grow something else. Maybe we'll just have to leave this field altogether. I never drive this thing properly. Alright, that's good enough. Actually, we might be able to fill it all up. No, we won't be able to. Not yet, at least. So I guess it's back to the mobile tractor. Or mobile water tank. Of course, every tractor is mobile. But yeah, this JX guy should go into his sex scandal. He was like asking for nudes off girls on Skype. Young girls, I think. Girls that aren't of age. Which I'm not really sure how that works out with Machinima when they found out. I think he's still partnered with them, of course. I'm pretty sure he is. Otherwise, I don't really hear much about him. If you check youtube.com/live, that's the last time I've seen him. Like, things over here in the greenhouse. But yeah, YouTube's of course got their own live feature, which is quite shocking. I really don't like live streaming on YouTube. Although I've never, like, I've done it in private just to be able to check out if I'm able to do it. But I'm able to do it at a extremely bad resolution. But yeah, hopefully I'll try to work it out. Hopefully when my sub base grows even a little bit more, I'll be able to maybe talk to my internet company, maybe get into some deal with them, or maybe I do some video ads for them, like in video or something like that. Of course, I'd only like support any company that I believe in. It's not like I'd support some company just for the money or something like that. I just support them to be able to, of course, get much better internet. But because the internet that I can, like, the only thing that's better that I can get is like a business Ethernet connection. That's what they call it. And it's a symmetrical connection, so you get both the same type of upload and download speeds. But it costs a heck of a lot of money, like especially if you want faster speeds, which if anything, I'd want like 10 megabytes a second. So that costs, I think, like $10,000 a month, or is it 10,000 or 2,000? It's a ridiculous amount of money either way, $2,000 a month, whether you like it or not. So there's our greenhouse. Is anything actually grown out of here? There we go. I remember we did this before, but there were no plants when we checked back just then. Plants only just grew out just then. So I guess we need to give them a couple, like, more tons of manure. Up over here. Ain't too much happening. But goddamn, I want to get that corn working. I think what I'll do is next episode, I'll skip a bit of this, because we've been doing a lot of this, and I want to get to the corn, because we haven't really worked the crone corn cutter, this guy, all too much, especially not on Haeganstadt. We did work him a bit on the other maps, but of course you guys didn't really like the other maps all too much. But until next time, guys, I think I'll end the episode now. It's been quite a productive one, really. We've done a fair amount of sowing, and especially cultivating. We've done a lot of cultivating. Maybe if I go to statistics and go to land threshed. Is threshed sown? No. Threshed is, it's not cultivated, I don't think, because we wouldn't have cultivated the whole field, would we? Wherever it is. There we go. Or maybe, no, I think threshed is cultivated. It wouldn't it be? Wow, look at all the stats for like total time. Wait, what about if we go to time? Because I've been alt-tabbing a bit, so I guess the time stats might be a bit out of whack. But it'd be interesting to see. 86 hours, wow. That's a lot of time. That's like, wow. That's a lot of time. It's 3+ days. That's like 3.5 days. Wow. Played a lot of this, but until next time, guys, I'll see you later. And thanks for watching. We'll be doing some more silage corn cutting next episode.